And I'm here with Adrian from Wines of Moldova. And Adrian, can you tell us a little bit about Moldovan wines? Honestly, a lot of our listeners have probably never tried a wine from Moldova. I have not. Can you tell me a little bit about your wine region?
First of all, nice to meet you, and I invite you to visit Moldova because Moldova is one of most famous country in the world. And according United States Association, Moldova is the biggest vineyard per capita in the world. Also, Moldova is on the 11 or 12th place in the world as a wine producer and exporters.
Wonderful. Can you tell us about some of the indigenous grape varieties to Moldova?
Yeah, but why you asked me about indigenous? Because a lot of countries have a classical European kind of Chardonnay, Sauvignon, Merlot, something like this. Indeed, Moldova have some indigenous grape variety, which are not familiar in the United States, but for some markets we attend to the fair or open those markets, this indigenous grape became as a icebreakers for us, and we open the mind of the consumer and for partners, importers as well.
It's a really great point. So you kind of use the indigenous grapes as something unique and interesting to catch their attention, because we in the United States maybe haven't heard of these grapes, but then you're able to share some of the other amazing mainstream grapes that you're growing and producing also, like Chardonnay and others, right?
Exactly. This indigenous grape can make your cherry on the cake, but Chardonnay can make your big portfolio, big business, and to full your pocket like see.
I love that. Can you tell us a little bit about the number of winemakers? Is it very prevalent that there's a lot of winemakers in Moldova, or do you say it's a growing wine community?
As I said, Moldova is one of the biggest vineyard per capita in the world. So in Moldova, winemaking is one of the main business for this small country. Even I don't know the real, or I will not tell you the real details, but in Moldova there are around 180 wineries which make export all around the world. We are one of the biggest exporters. We are very flexible and we adapt to each of our markets, depend of the request, and as a package, as a content, as a price, as a level, as a quality.
Amazing. Can we try some of your wines?
Yes, this is the opportunity to offer you something unique and to let you guess what you will taste.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let's do it.
Let me offer to taste one white and one red indigenous grape. But you will be a student, you will have an exam, and you will guess what you taste.
Okay, sounds good. We're going to see. Okay, thank you. Ooh, let me hand you this.
Please analyze it and tell me what you feel in the nose.
Okay, so I'm getting like melon and some tropical fruit. There's some really beautiful florals too, so maybe like jasmine, but I get some lychee too, like really tropical kind of characteristic. On the palate, I'm getting tropical fruit, so like pineapple, maybe a little bit of yellow apple. Did I pass? Thank you. Okay.
So this is a local grape. It's called Viorica.
Ah, beautiful.
In Moldova, Viorica is a flower name, female name, one of the most famous female name, and grape. And it have very interesting and special story behind. The story said that in 1970, a professor from university who teach student winemaking work in the same time to develop new kind of wine. And by crossing of two red, French and Italian Zabel and Aleatico, he obtained a new one, white.
Interesting.
And because he was in love in his student and her name was Viorica, he gave to new wine Viorica. By the way, in Moldova, it's already 22 or 23 years consecutively celebrated the wine festival. It's a fest weekend, so it's like a Oktoberfest in Germany.
Okay.
It's a single festival of wine in the world, which take 2 days. The center of the capital is closed, and everybody dancing, singing, drinking wine. So it is an amazing opportunity.
Move on to the red.
By the way, we developed this range sense and make it that everything makes sense. And especially we developed because a few years ago our winemakers get a distinction winemaker of the year.
Wow.
So in our holding there are 2 wineries, and these wines are created by 2 of our main winemakers. From year to year the market change a little, but mostly previously our main market were Europe, Africa and Asia, but since last year the biggest market became US.
Okay. This is delicious. So I would say medium bodied. You have beautiful acid, dark fruit. So I'm getting more kind of blackberry, black cherry, light tannin. It's not too strong.
You passed the second exam.
Did I pass? Wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. Bravo. Congratulations.
Thank you very
You are
much.
professional, so but you get a ticket to come to Moldova.
Perfect. I'm going to Moldova.
So this is a black maiden called Feteasca Neagră.
Okay.
In Moldova, there are 2 white maiden, royal maiden, and black maiden. So we are most flexible and the biggest winery in Moldova.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Adrian. This was a great introduction into wines from Moldova.
Thank you for this opportunity, and as I said, welcome to Moldova.